Today we're talking about something we all want to understand a little better: how to grow your money tax-free. And joining us is Ethan Heisey, CEO of Exponential Freedom, to talk about just that. Ethan, good morning. How you doing, my friend?
Fantastic. Great day outside. Loving it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. That's why we want to talk to you. So your company, Exponential Freedom, takes a really unique approach to financial education and planning. Can you tell us all a little bit more about what you do and how you're helping people reach financial freedom?
Absolutely. You know, on our team, we have a team of professionals, a CPA, tax attorney, lawyer, financial advisor. We meet with our clients, have a very good discussion about what their goals, dreams, hopes are. And our focus is to help them save on taxes and take the money we saved them and invest it into something that they can then exponentially grow their net worth with.
One of the big things that you talk about is a life insurance retirement plan, or LIRP. How does that compare to other more, traditional retirement options like a 401k or an IRA?
What we found is a lot of people are doing the common thing. You know, they work at a company, they get some sort of 401k, they have a business, they have some sort of IRA they open up for themselves. But there's other strategies out there besides what the common person is doing that you can then implement into your portfolio to take it to the next level. You know, that's life insurance is one example. A lot of people don't know, but if you own life insurance, according to tax code 7702, you can take that and attach it into an investment, and it will allow it to grow tax-free.
Well, that's why you're the expert and why we rely on people like you. So another thing to ask a question about, with a policy like that, can someone actually access the cash value from their life insurance before or during retirement?
Absolutely. You can access it, whatever the cash value is grown to, or the surrender value, depends on what type of policy you have. But yes, you can take it out before retirement, during retirement. It's very flexible. These are fantastic products you can use for your midterm or long-term goals.
You also mentioned something called living benefits. What kind of riders provide those, and how exactly do they work?
Yeah, living benefits are great. Yeah, sometimes what we find is people are getting some sort of life insurance policy for the fact that not necessarily to pull the cash value out of, but if they might need it while they're alive. Let's say they get they have a long-term care situation where they might have some sort of hospital need. There's riders that you can pull money out of the death benefit while you're alive to cover those situations.
There's such a minefield out there, or a maze, whatever kind of analogy you want to use in terms of saving money for the future, understanding how the tax works and how they can work for you. What are some common misconceptions that you often hear that, not drive you mad, but make you want to just give people a one sheet before you even meet?
I think it's really about people were going to go hire some sort of CPA for themselves, and that CPA is there to file their taxes. But the common belief is they're going to get some sort of tax strategy from them. But before you hire someone to help you with your finances, you need to interview them and ask them specifically, what are they going to do for you? How are they going to help you save on tax? How are they going to help you grow your money? And if they can't answer that questions, don't use them.
Yeah, that's great advice there. Well, what's one thing you wish people knew, before the hitting retirement age, that they could all implement in terms of saving and be prepared for retirement before they actually, get to that stage where they're talking to you?
Well, the hard part is, I couldn't say one thing for everybody because everyone's plan is unique and different. And that's why you need a professional who has a team of people behind them with different expertise to figure out what that situation is. And then we can decide together what the next step is going to be. So I think the thing that they all need to do is find a team of professionals that is looking out for their best interest, and then they could take that A+ advice and implement that into their life.
Great advice again, Ethan. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Really appreciate you. Have a great day.
You as well.
You can learn more by visiting the exponentialfreedom.com or call them on 281-772-2117.